Obi plans to manage fake assassination attempt. Kenya Mo, welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. Kenya allegations fallacious, says Obi's aide. The Director of Media and Public Affairs and official spokesman for the All Progressive Congress campaign cancelled Festus Kenyamo on Monday alleged that the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, was planning to fake an assassination attempt on himself and had some supporters dressed in the All Progressive Congress caps and T-shirts to attack some of his party officers. This is even as the Minister of State for Labour and Employment accused the former governor of circulating a hate-filled video online to disparage the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress as Siwaju Bola Tinubu. Kema made the claim in a statement issued in Abuja on Monday. While challenging Obi to reveal the source and names of the culprit behind the nebulous WhatsApp message, the minister noted that it was obvious Obi deliberately concocted the message and circulated the offensive video himself as a campaign strategy. The allegation is coming as after Labour Party held a two-day retreat for its national officers, trade unions and party candidates. The statement partly read, "Our attention has been drawn to an offensive hate-filled video made and circulated by the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, in which he accused an amorphous and non-existent Tinubu's group of spreading a WhatsApp message calling on the Yoruba people not to vote for him. The purported message, according to Mr. Peter Obi, forewarned the Yoruba that a vote for Obi would be a vote for a seaport on the south and southeast. We're also aware that plans are afoot by Mr. Peter Obi to fake an assassination attempt on himself and had Labour Party boys dressed in APC caps and T-shirts to attack some Labour Party officers. It is all part of the US plan. It is the first in a series of incidental action planned by its ill-prepared but desperate candidates. Firstly, we vehemently deny the existence of any such Tinubu group that made and circulated such a message. All groups supporting the All Progressive Congress presidential candidate and its running mates have clear designation with well-known promoters. In addition, it is only messages released by the All Progressive Congress presidential campaign council that are officially authorized and for which we take responsibility. As the takeoff date for campaigns draw closer, Mr. Peter Obi has suddenly realized that Nigerians are beginning to burst his bubbles as his message are bereft of ideas, depth, and clear-cut solutions to our challenges. His messages are only full of false data and high-falutin jargons and what is clearly a disingenuous ruse to distract a scrutiny of his empty records as a governor of Anambra State and nothing else. Hence, his easy recourse to playing ethnic card and fanning the ember of hate. We have in good authority that part of the U.S. strategy, just like the failed Dubai strategy his former boss and himself adopted in 2019, was to return to the country and spread ethnic hatred among the voters and cause chaos, then pose as the victim. They have just begun that plot by orchestrating and circulating the said video. We find it utterly disgusting, demeaning, and insulting to the sensitivities and sensibilities of Nigerians for a presidential candidate of the ilk of Peter Obi to make such a video parroting a spurious, unverified, and sham message that has the potential of deepening our fault lines as a nation and further promoting ethnic tensions. This is completely unbecoming of a presidential candidate that hopes to unite this country. Again, we know that Mr. Obasanjo's latest stunt consistent with what is now Mr. Obi's latest stunt is consistent with what is now widely perceived as his adoption of hate as campaign strategy, having constantly failed to rein in his own and unidentifiable supporters, mostly domiciled on social media, threatening political opponents with violence or death. We call on well-meaning Nigerians, irrespective of ethnic origins or political advice, to rise up and condemn this tactless tactics and cheap maneuver by a desperate non-starter of a presidential candidate who has decided to resort to crude revisionism, ethnic jingoism, and crass insensitivity with a view of whipping up undeserved sentiment to foil his fortune ambition that is nothing but a flash in a pan. Our advice to Mr. Peter Obi is to quit the race if he has nothing more to tell Nigerians. Reacting to Kenyamo's allegation, Obi's media aide Emeka Obasi described this as fallacious. The former Anambra State governor's image maker said he was surprised it was coming from a personality like Kenyamo. He said, "It is a fallacy. You media people should also know that when you see something fallacious, Does Peter look like someone who pretends to fake things? Why do we gain to start faking as assassination an attempt? Are they in any way trying to carry out such attempt and seeking and blaming Obi for it? The public deserves to know, and that is what we should put up in the press. Does Kenyaman knows more than we know and just using this opportunity to cry wolf? What is his plan for uttering this kind of stupid statement? Does he think Obi is part of the old order who are always desperate for power? Whenever he says go and verify, does it look like scheming? But we are aware of what Kenyaman has done before. It is not out of place for him to say like Obi is attempting to fake his assassination attempt. It is a terrible thing to say. Campaign never started. Everywhere on the hot. Yeah, everywhere on the waiting. Everywhere on the hot. It is getting hotter by the day. I beg, make the news. So, then say P2B plans. Say, you know, say the news go. Then say P2B plans. Say Ingo assassinate. Ingo give himself assassination attempts. Now Ingo use his hand send people go in office, make them go destroy things. You don't. You hear this kindness. Now wow. Somebody said I be a parlor talk. Which kind crow talk with this one? Eh? Which kind of talk with this? It is even funny to me. But the ending part whereby Obi's team actually replied him saying, "Shay, whenever they talk this thing, come on now, can't they use style the alert Obi like this?" Yes. Does he know more than he's actually spilling? Well, soon and soon you're going to find out. Soon enough. Okay. I have that feeling too, sir. Why condescending so low? But you say he does not have chok. Why are you talking about him? My dear, now this one I weak me pass. This one weak me pass. This man engages his mouth before his brain. It is unfortunate that his son can go so low to talk in an arborous manner. I beg, make una leave me and use God beg una. Just tell us that you're hatching plans to assassinate him out of frustration and desperation. Well, like I said, as it don't come as first of all from, what's it called? From Ibima, because I have not seen a message. The only message I saw, the only WhatsApp message I saw was that where somebody wrote in the WhatsApp that nobody should vote for Bill, that a vote for B means a vote for seaports in the south and southeast and south Guinea, that you know, Obi winning will be, you know, that they're not going to the Igbos and the Southerners will not come to go and start investing in Lagos State anymore, that are going to start moving to the other states. I'm like I read that, I'm like, what the heck? What is this one saying? Alright, Nigerians, I don't talk we should come together. Whatever they're using to break us, make we no agree. Let us form this very strong, should I say, very strong force, so that even if the church is breaking, they will not be able to. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.